Hi friends, it's Ashley from Ashley's Paper Heart, and today we have an unboxing. I am so excited. This is a box from Atlas Stationers. I actually haven't been buying stationery or fountain pens or anything, inks, in a really long time. Um, but now that I'm kind of journaling again, I had to buy some stuff. I really am going to try this year not to buy a bunch of stuff. I have a lot of stuff I need to use, and so I'm going to do that. So as I remember, they usually do this little postcard, and oh, they write something cute on the back. It's super cute. Anyways, so let's pull out what I got. I got 2 pens and some ink because I didn't need it, but I wanted it. I really am trying to minimize this year. It's like I say this and then I'm doing this. I know. Um, let's start with the inks. I don't know if anyone else is kind of on that like thing, but I feel a little overwhelmed with my stash. Not necessarily, so stationery stash, not necessarily ink. I guess ink could fall under stationery. I don't feel overwhelmed by my ink or fountain pen collection, but I do feel overwhelmed with the amount of like stamps and stickers and washi tapes and stuff that I have. And that is the kind of thing that I will not be buying a whole lot of, if any, this year, because those things do have an expiration date, believe it or not. Tapes will, you know, lose their stickiness or get gunky. It's just, yeah. So, anyways, first I got Ferris wheel press, and this is Oyster Hour. So I don't actually have a lot of Ferris wheel press inks, and I will swatch these at the end of the video. I don't actually have a lot of Ferris wheel press inks. I have a love-hate relationship with the inks I have tried. I'm not I used to be a huge fan of shimmer, but I'm not so much anymore in my inks just because they clog up the pen and they can make it difficult to clean. And so a lot of Ferris wheel press inks have a bunch of shimmer in it, so that's not my favorite. I will say that the design on their packaging is just freaking amazing. Okay, see, I'm just like an animal. I can't open this, so I'm just gonna do this because that's normal, right? That was so bad. You can roast me in the comments about my opening skills. I guarantee you it will get worse as this video progresses. That was just embarrassing. Okay, well, I just made a mess. Anyway, this ink does not have shimmer. Something else that I kind of like find with their inks that I'm not a huge fan of is a lot of them are like super light. And so it can be hard to find inks. I guess that's kind of like a sample of what the color should look like. I'm trying to like put it in a way if you can read that. So that's that one, and I will swatch those at the end. And then I got the Don Quixote. I actually have not tried this brand. Wearing Goal? Um, I saw this was new on the website, and I'd never heard of this brand before. Maybe because I'm living under a rock. I don't know if this is like a well-known brand or not. But, oh, I like how it has like a little printed swatch card so you can see the colors. If you don't know, like, I think my favorite fountain pen inks are like fall into this like plummy mauve colorway. Those are the kinds of inks that I like. So I was excited to try this new brand, or at least new to me. And we'll see how it goes. And let's see, to the pens. So I will say that one of these was definitely, okay, maybe not one, both were an impulse purchases. Okay, I'm going to take that back. The Pilot was not an impulse purchase. I had been wanting to try a Pilot a higher end Pilot pen. I will for a while. But then I saw that they had the new Pelikan gift set, and I couldn't resist because I've bought this for the past couple of years. Please don't embarrass myself opening this. There we go. So I have bought every year. I think they come out with like a gift set that has an ink, and then their M200 or 205. I don't know the actual number. I'm sure it'll say on the pen. Um, and I have really, really liked their Edelstein inks. They are so beautiful. They flow so well in the pens. And I have mostly had good luck with the M200s. I believe they're steel nib. Um, so they're nothing too like incredibly fancy, but I just like, look at this pen. Like, this pen is beautiful. So this was the one, I believe, that was from this year. Or I think it was like 2000 or 2022. But they released it this year. I don't know. I'm not sure. Anyway, I saw it on the website. I thought it was beautiful. And it's just this, like, I guess like an acrylic body. And you have a steel nib. And these pens are typically really good writers. Let me show you the one I had from last year's. Sorry for the noise. My chair is like so squeaky. Okay, so this is my currently inked. And I don't know, do I actually have both of my, so this was like a couple years ago where it was the spring version of this pen, the M205. And as you can see, you have like the ink viewing area, and I actually had to change out the nib on the one that came with it originally. I should have like sent it back to the store, but I just didn't, and then there was no warranty on it by the time I actually felt like doing something about it. I had an extra fine nib on there, and it was just terrible. Like, it was scratchy. I could not get it to work well, and everyone had like raved about how beautifully these pens write, and that was not my experience with my first one. But I'm glad that I stuck it through, and I got another one, because this one was from last year, and it's got that golden ink. And I know I just said I don't like inks with shimmer, but this one has like gold in it. I know. This one was the exception. So this is the one from last year. And I can't remember the name of the ink, but it's just a beautiful pen. And it writes beautifully. And so I'm hoping that this one will write beautifully as well. We will see, huh? Let me know if you guys want me to do a updated pen collection. I know I have one previous that I did a few years ago, or maybe last year. I don't even remember. But I'll link it in the cards, so if you're interested. And here is the ink, and it comes in this beautiful container. It's beautiful. And again, I will test the ink at the end for you guys. I'm going to just move you over here. Okay. All right. Last thing. So, little story about why I wanted to get this pen. It's upside down. So this, my very first fountain pen, like ever. Oh, sorry if you can hear my kids. They're like running in the hallway. Very first fountain pen ever was a Pilot Metropolitan, because I had heard like really good things, and for the price point of like $20, it was supposed to be like amazing, like entry pen. I hated it, like absolutely hated it. I thought the nib was just a scratchy mess. The pen leaked. It was just not my favorite. So I just kind of stayed away from Pilot ever since then, until I've been watching Simulay's videos, and I know that she has a few Pilot pens. And so watching her videos has kind of inspired me to want to try Pilot, but try some of their higher end pens. And so I got this one, and I believe it's the Custom 74. And this one is in the color Merlot. And I just thought, honestly, like the color of it really sold me on it. Oh, I guess there's nothing under the false bottom. So I will put that over here. I don't know if this comes with a converter. I hope it does. I got this in a medium just because the one that I got, the Metropolitan I had, was in a fine, and I hated it so much I thought I'm gonna try it in a medium. So here's the converter. It's already stuck in there. I have not seen a converter like this. I'll have to figure this out, but we will do that later. Anyway, the pen is acrylic. It doesn't feel particularly like expensive, but it was a pricier pen. I'm just hoping that this pen will write beautifully, because that is the goal. It is very light. So yeah, I love the color. I'll have to do a review later on of what I think of this pen. So let me know if you'd be interested in a review later on. So that is all I got from Atlas Stationers. I will do a swatch, probably with a voiceover or maybe with music, of the inks, and then that will be it. So I will go ahead and say bye to you guys now. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Me wind and rain, you're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby, and twist myself at the spine. Some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Let's not get ahead of my time. Oh, but I don't wanna miss you, baby. So I stand up and speak just my mind. Oh. You're chilling in wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly.